If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the Filthy Capitalist option. As Sori says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at insori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Yep. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village, facebook.com/Vin and Sori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch indeed. A child shall lead them.
Yes, to buy our merch, you guys, the Zombies is up next. Shout out to Revo for bringing all these songs to us. This is the Zombies. She's not there. Here's one of the British invasion groups, the Zombies. It was written by Rod Argent and released by Decca Records in 1964. This is probably one of the earliest jazz rock songs. It reached number 2 on the US charts. In the timeline, we're a year after the Kennedy assassination.
Jeez.
Oh, wow, okay.
Jeez. She's not there by the Zombies. On the way, DJ Revo in the house. Let's go. Oh, bassline is hard. Bassline is hard.
Well, no one told me about her. The way she lied.
The way she what?
Well, no one told me about her. How many people cried. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked.
Hey!
The way she acted, the color of her
I've heard this.
Her voice was soft and cool.
You
Her
know
eyes were clear and bright. But she's not there. Well, no one told me about her. What could I do? Well, no one told me about her, though they all knew. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she acted, the color of her hair.
Is that a real person?
Yeah, I think so.
Her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
This is another lady just in there.
But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she acted, the color of her hair.
And they take a bow.
That was so familiar to me, and I
Took a bow.
have no idea why. Babe,
You heard the song before?
Yes. I mean, not start to finish, the chorus there and stuff. But, honey, did you see Vin's face when that woman came on the screen with, like, the eyelashes and stuff?
It's so weird, man.
Yeah.
So weird.
It's so funny because I am in what I was raised in and what I'm in is like two different completely. It's like black and white.
What do you mean? What you were raised in versus what you're in?
Yeah, like
the hell was that,
like my dad loved a bunch of makeup, the fake eyelashes, all that stuff. So I thought, like, okay, this is standard. This is what all guys like, obviously. Until you realize that there are other opinions out in the world, you think, okay, all right, now I know. And then, like, meeting you, and you don't like all that extra, like, Vin will go out of his way to tell me that I look pretty when I'm wearing makeup. So that way I don't feel bad about wearing makeup, which is so weird because, like,
you like wearing makeup.
I do.
I want you to feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to feel bad about it.
Yeah.
You still look nice.
Yeah.
You still look nice, I swear to God.
Right, but you see how he's saying that? Like, most guys, or like lots of guys that I've known, they love makeup. They love the concept of it when you're all dolled up. Like, Dorian, the makeup is big. That's what he likes, all that stuff. I said, okay, what if there's a girl, she wants to get her nails done, all around the regular eyelashes? He was like on board 100%, loves that idea. Like, I'll let high maintenance stuff. That's, my dad's like that. But so this woman comes up, she's got the makeup on.
You would rather me, what's up, Andre? You would rather me be like, yeah, put on 9 pounds of makeup so when I kiss you, I can't even get to your face.
It was all I ever knew. So being, like, switching into this relationship, I found it to be so odd because it was like literally I won't have any makeup, like not a stitch of makeup on, and I'll have just woken up, or like I come in the room, my hair is all a wreck, my outfit is whatever, I'm pregnant, it's just, there's just not a lot going for me, I feel. And Vin's like, wow, you are very, and you can tell, like, when you're saying it, that, like, you genuinely are seeing something different than I'm seeing when I look in the mirror right after you do that, because I just can't believe it. But anyway, that part was funny to me, because when she came up on the screen, I knew exactly what she thought she was projecting and how you were reading what she was projecting. I look over, you're like, ugh.
I mean, you know, I don't know. It was probably on that little yellow Bible with the red letters on it. You know that Bible with the red letters? Because when they introduced Jezebel, poor Jezebel was caked up with all that makeup when them dudes threw her out the window. And, like, it had her doing all the makeup. And she looked like a fucking clown. Like, ridiculous. Like, you know that girl that has the mental problems that puts all the makeup on her?
Yeah.
She looked like it was ridiculous. But, like, I can't get over that. Anytime I see makeup or whatever, I'm like, oh, it's all caked on. It's probably not as heavy as I think. But you look good regardless. If you wear makeup, you still clean up very well. It doesn't look like that. You definitely don't look like that lady. But
It's just funny to me.
Use Rihanna's makeup. It's waterproof, sweatproof, and it tastes nice.
It tastes nice?
Well, I mean, if you have, like, lipstick and stuff, like, obviously you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you'd want it to be a little
Well,
bit
I do.
fruity.
I do have some fruity. This is strawberry flavored. I saw this TikTok, totally off subject, but I have to say it. And there was this very dark fella kissing this very white woman, and, like, they were recording it. Somebody was recording, and you could tell, like, they were just really going for it. And the second that he backed away from her, all that white makeup was all right here. And so then the next scene, he's in the bathroom trying to scrub it off. That stuff is friggin' very hard to get off when you don't have makeup remover. And his friends were just laughing at him. It was so funny. Anyway, okay, this one was familiar. I don't know why. No one told me about her the way she lied. No one told me about her how many people cried. So what? She's basically like a man-eater? She's a heartbreaker?
Yeah, she's a lying heartbreaker. Terrible woman.
Oh, the foundation tastes good too? That's so weird.
Please don't bother to try to find her. She's not there. These guys, before I get to lyrical content, Like when I compare these guys and the Beatles, I was like, man, these guys are Beatles knockoff. Look at them. They're dressing like the Beatles, got the same corny ass haircuts.
Well, I mean, it was a
fuck
time
these guys.
period, right?
I don't know. I just felt like they were trying to be like aesthetically like push themselves off.
I don't know. I feel like that's very weird for you to say.
I can't help but compare the two because we just saw them back to back.
Yeah, but every time I see a rap video, I'm like, oh look, aesthetically, another ass. Oh look, another ass.
I agree.
Like it's the same. They're all the same.
Well, no, like Bob Dylan was much different than the Beatles. Like they had their own. He had his own little style. I just felt like these guys were just trying to like, you know. Oh, the bowl cut haircut's going good with the tie and the corny.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. I mean, I don't know.
I like the song. I'm going to rate it high. I didn't think it was trash, but it doesn't really compare with the previous song that I just heard. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's interesting because I really like this one, and maybe
I like that Beatles song a lot.
it's because I've heard this before.
I like it, but although I like this song. I like this song. I mean, hell, I probably would have liked the band. I probably would have liked the band more if I didn't just hear the Beatles song. But again, that Beatles song could just be a flash in the pan, a one-hit type of thing. Like the jury's still out to me on the Beatles.
So,
but when I look at this back to back, I got to give the nod to the Beatles. Although this one, the lyrical content, there were he said more in this song than in the other song. But the other song I felt like carried with it a lot more wisdom than this song. This song to me. To me, this song is pretty much every other song in the world about lost love. The girl's a liar. She apologizes. It's too much. She's not there.
Oh, she apologized?
Yada, yada. It's too late to say you're sorry.
Oh.
How would I know? Why would I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. So I'm not dissing the song at all. I thought the song was pretty good, but it's dealing with a femme fatale, as they say. Like, you were kind of like that. When I started going to that Bible study, all the guys, because you would talk to me after to ask me Bible questions, all the guys would ask me, like, yo, what's going on with Sori? Like, what do you think? You think I got a shot with her? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why are you asking me? I don't know. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Isn't that weird now? Because I'm your wife, so it's like...
Yeah, and obviously now it's, like, weird when I think about it.
Yeah. That you were, like, telling them, go ahead. Go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go for that shit, nigga.
But he was married, so you should never have done that.
Why? What was I supposed to know? I didn't know. I didn't have interest at the time. I didn't have a controlling interest in that situation.
No, I'm saying you should have just never gotten married like that. I feel like that was rude, and you took advantage.
It was rude of me to get married before I
me.
met you?
Yeah, it was. It was. You should have just had a couple kids and let it be there.
Okay, so when he says it's too late to say you're sorry...
Yeah, I'm not
sure. Is he
sure.
talking about the girl or is he talking about himself? How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there.
See, it almost sounds to me that it's like a friend of his coming up and being like, "Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you this sooner, but she's, whatever." And then he's saying, "But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Like, why should I care? How would I know where she is? Why would I care where she is?"
The song.
Please don't bother trying to find her.
No one told me about her.
Yeah, nobody warned him, is what he's saying.
What could I do? No one told me about her, though they all knew.
Oh, so maybe it's the friend saying, "Look, this was my experience."
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
She's not ready to settle down.
Yeah, she's not ready to settle down, bro. See, honestly though, like that's a code. I don't know what girls have, but yeah, like that.
What?
That would be a thing.
What do you mean?
My friend, like, he fell in love with this girl, and we're all laughing at him in the locker room because, she wasn't like that. She was one of those girls where
I always feel bad for him when you talk about it.
She was one of those girls where if you really loved her, she would treat you like garbage. But if you treated her like garbage, she'd love you. So like, a couple of us had whatever and like never talked to her, and she was like whatever. But like to my friend, he was gonna treat her like a queen. Nope. And we just laughed at the homie. And then obviously she cheated on him. We're all laughing. He's sitting there crying. We were like merciless. We laughed at him like for a couple days. We laughed at him for a couple days.
How old were you guys?
14, 15.
Can you imagine somebody laughing at our boys because they got cheated on? Look at you.
I mean,
look at you. Oh my gosh.
But that's part of growing up, man. Is having those situations.
Oh, that's so sad.
Right? That's part of growing up.
mean,
Like, you got to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think. No, I don't. I disagree with you. I don't think that that's part of growing up, and I don't think that those disappointments have to happen. And I think that they change people. When you watch the people in that show that I watched with the girls, I said, "Now look at him," because there's one character that you see him through the whole time. There's just a real genuineness.
14 or 15.
No, there's just when you have a bad experience with the opposite sex, it changes you. So you remember that guy that he was soft,
Yeah, I just don't.
and we were really.
I just feel like that's not true. Like
You get
14,
cheated on?
Yeah, at 14, 15 years old. I mean,
No.
I don't really think that's that big. I don't think that's gonna.
I think that
ruin
all
the
of those
rest life.
experiences play into how you're gonna handle your next relationship. And unfortunately, the right one's gonna come along. And if you've had too many mishaps in relationships, you might be a lot harder with them than you would have needed to be when you love each other.
Yeah. I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing
The thing is,
it.
I don't think
because I saw him recover. I mean, he recovered.
honey, he's 14,
15 years
he's
old.
your age, and he's not in a relationship that's
And
long
you
term.
think that's because of what happened when he was 14 or 15?
I think it's a culmination of all those things.
Nah, I don't think so at all. I don't think that.
I don't want that for Johan. I don't want to see him get harder because some girl cheats on him.
Yeah, you're saying he's going to get harder because he gets cheated on when he's 14 or 15. I completely reject that assertion. I don't think that's how it happens. It doesn't happen like that. Not at 14. What a ridiculous thing to say. At 14 or 15, we laughed at homie for a while.
Do you believe that love can happen at that young age?
Sure, but
Then how can you not say that heartbreak would happen also?
I didn't say that heartbreak wouldn't
To the
happen.
degree that it has an
I'm just
effect
saying
on
it's not
you.
going to scar you for life and harden you.
If you
against
can
all
remember
women.
a lifelong teenage love,
A lifelong teenage love, that's literally a contradiction.
yeah, for
They
a
were-
lifetime
they were
you
together for
remember
like a
your
month and a
teenage
half.
love.
They were together for a month and a
Babe,
half.
you understood what I was saying or no?
I don't. I think what you're saying is you're reading your experience into it because you had a kind of a teenage love that was very important and shaped your life. But I'm trying to explain to you, that's you.
Yeah,
that was
but
your experience. Others of us have had experiences with the other
getting
opposite
cheated
sex
on and
as
he's
teenagers.
crying and everything?
He's
That's-
a teenager. You know what teenagers do? They go, "Oh, it's the end of my life!" Ah! And then they see another girl they completely forget.
Is that
They
what
go,
happened?
Now I love. Of course, yeah, of course. He jumped on the next girl. That was the end of it. I mean, we still laughed at him, but he went to the next girl. It was fine. I mean, I just don't think that. I don't think that. One little breakup like this is going to scar somebody for life. I think that's ridiculous. Because otherwise, basically, what you're saying is, when they're a teenager, unless they marry the person that they fall in love with, they're going to be scarred for life.
No, I just think that the amount of negative relationship things that happen before you get into, and I don't think that's just for romantic relationships, but, if you have a negative relationship with your parent, if a boy has a negative relationship with his mother, she didn't treat him well, or she abandoned him, or she did some of that, it's going to have an effect on how he
His
goes.
mother, I mean, that's a pretty important,
Yeah, but then he
formative-
goes into having relationships with somebody else. Well, let's just agree to disagree, because
All right, what do you
it's
give
making
the
me
song?
tired
What do you give
now.
the song? These guys were destroyed forever. They were
No, we're
ruined
not
for life.
destroyed. Babe, why do you have to be so extreme? I just think it has an effect.
Okay, tell the people what effect did this song have on your rating system, dear?
A 9.6.
There you go. So Amy Lee and I are the same age, and she never had no important teenage love.
Yeah, she's also saying that she didn't have any. Yeah.
She was in girls' prep school.
Oh, I mean, I see.
That explains a lot of shit. With Amy. All right, what do you give this? Give your
I
score.
already did.
What was it?
9.6.
9.1. Good song. We got one more song coming your way, dear listener.
You know how we did Heat Wave? Same group is doing the next song.
Martha and the Vandellas. It's called Dancing in the Street. Vin out.
Sorry out.
Gone.